Howdy, pizza pals. It's Melvin, your globe-trotting slice of New York pie. I've cruised a lot of buffets, but nothing compares to Alaska. Where else can you spot humpback whales while debating if reindeer sausage counts as a pizza topping? Today, Ryan and Stephanie are taking you north. Glaciers, fjords, and maybe even a bear or two. Grab your crusts, grab your passports. This trip is hot and ready.
Thanks, Melvin. You always know how to set the table.
Yeah, only Melvin could make reindeer sausage sound like a questionable pizza topping. For those of you new here, Melvin isn't your average travel expert, mostly because he's a sentient slice of pizza with legs. By lightning on a late-night pizza run, now he's out exploring the world one bite at a time.
And we're your expert travel agents following right behind him. Welcome back to One Slice at a Time, the podcast where pizza is life and travel, well, it's everything else. I'm Stephanie.
And I'm Ryan. Last week, we shared our top 10 travel tips. If you missed that episode, go back and listen. We even found out while Stephanie is bougie on a budget, I'm just bougie.
Yes, you are. And that was definitely the takeaway on that one. And if you want those tips in an easy, printable PDF format, please sign up for our VIP list, Extra Cheese. Head on over to extracheese.fun. Think of it as the marinara that you can dip your crust in.
So today we're diving into Alaska cruises, and honestly, there's nothing else like them. Alaska has an abbreviated cruise season running from late spring through early fall. Once the snow and ice move in, the ships head south.
That's right, exactly. That shorter season means the demand is high, but it also makes each sailing feel like a limited edition slice, and the wildlife, incredible. We're talking bald eagles, humpback whales, orcas, sea otters, even bears fishing along the shoreline.
And a pro tip, some of the best moments happen early in the morning. I still remember being up at 5:30 a.m. with a cup of coffee in hand, just watching the glaciers go by in absolute silence.
See, guys, that is the only time Ryan gets up early, unless someone tells him there's pizza waiting.
Fair point. But seriously, Alaska mornings are worth setting the alarm for.
One of my favorite things to do is have breakfast on the balcony and get up early and then have breakfast delivered. You can do that on some of the cruise lines and have a nice little moment out there while you watch the glaciers early in the morning.
Does sound nice.
Hot coffee and cold glaciers. So let's now talk about our favorite cruise lines for Alaska. I know for me and Ryan, that's Princess and Celebrity.
Yeah, Princess really leans into Alaska. They've been sailing there for decades and have a deep connection with the region. Their ships have naturalists on board, tons of Alaska-focused programming, and even partnerships with locals.
Celebrity, on the other hand, they bring a little bit more polish. You can think of it as modern luxury. They have amazing food, gorgeous ships, plenty of balcony cabins, so you can watch those glaciers calve right from your stateroom.
Either way, you're getting an experience that's half adventure and half relaxation.
And if you're like me and you always have kids in tow, don't worry, Disney Cruise Line and Royal Caribbean also have lots of fabulous itineraries in Alaska with staterooms built with families in mind and plenty of onboard activities for the kiddos.
It's not just these big cruise ships doing Alaska either. Small ship cruise lines like Viking Ocean, Silver Seas, American Cruise Line, Windstar, and Regent all have ships in Alaska. They offer travelers a more intimate and luxurious experience. Or if you want a more adventurous experience, check out Lindblad or Nat Geo.
For sure. All right, Pizza Pals, so we want to know, which cruise line would you choose? We want to hear all about it, so jump on over to our socials and let us know.
Once you have the cruise booked, the next thing you have to decide on is what excursions you want to do. The best ones are very popular. And they are hard to get.
That's right, because a lot of people are dreaming about going to Alaska to see the views from the ship, but most of the draw of these cruises are these amazing excursions that you can experience. And it doesn't matter which cruise line you're with, those excursions like dog sledding, zip lining through the rainforest, taking a helicopter to the glacier, whale watching and bear watching, fishing, and especially that White Pass Railway, they can and they will sell out.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Take our advice. If there is something you are dreaming about doing, book it as soon as possible. Do not wait.
As soon as you can. Do not wait.
That's good advice in general for any excursion on any cruise line. If there's something that's an absolute must do for you, book it early. I know a lot of people ask me, can I just wait till I get on board? And the answer is yes. You can technically book
Yeah.
stuff while you're on board. But if there is something that you absolutely want to do,
Right.
you book that as soon as you know you want to do it.
Exactly. When we take Eva to Alaska, we're definitely going to do the dog sledding because, yeah, hello. And we're going to have to go to the kennels and see the puppies. But it's just so hard to choose because Alaska is packed with amazing excursions at every single port. And it's so busy because it has this limited season. So you really have to be careful that those things don't sell out. Ryan, what was
I'm
your favorite excursion?
I'm going next year, and it'll be the first time I've
Okay.
gone in like 17 years. The last time I went was in 2009, and the most memorable thing that we did way back then was the helicopter ride. It's not every day that you get to go up in a chopper, but when it lands on a glacier and you're walking on this slowly moving mountain of ice, man, pinch me. I'm never going to forget that. That was just the coolest experience.
Bet. I bet. So, guys, take it from us. As soon as you can book these excursions, book them because they are really once in a lifetime type excursions. And you definitely don't want to miss out on these. But there's something also a lot of people don't realize the cruise is really only half the Alaska experience. You can extend it into the interior with a cruise tour. So you can take a one-way cruise either up to Alaska or back from Alaska. And then your land portion can either be before or after your cruise.
Right. It's like extra toppings on your pizza. A
Yeah.
cruise tour combines your voyage with land travel, usually by motor coach or by rail, into Denali National Park, Fairbanks, or even other remote regions.
Honestly, Denali is one of those bucket list places. Seeing that mountain on a clear day, it's like the stuffed crust of Alaska. Totally worth it. Princess even has their own lodge called Denali Princess Wilderness Lodge, and that pairs with their direct to the wilderness service. Guests take a scenic rail from the ship directly to the lodge, and they stay for multiple nights while exploring the park.
Just one quick pro tip. If it works for your schedule, do the
Right,
cruise tour first because the travel is more intense on the cruise tour and
right.
you'll want that cruise afterwards to just chill out. But don't
For the
miss your
spa day.
5:30, the spa day. But just don't forget that 5:30 a.m. Wake up call so that you can watch the glaciers go by and sit on your
That's
balcony.
right.
But it's a lot more chill. All right, Pizza Pals, we've got a question for you. If you were cruising Alaska, what would you be most excited to see? Glaciers, calving, wildlife spotting, or just relaxing on the deck with a slice of pizza? Let us know on social or hit reply if you're on our extra cheese list.
Hey, and if you're not on the extra cheese list, now is a great time to sign up. Head on over to extracheese.fun to get even more of Ryan, me, and of course, Melvin right to your inbox. And we love hearing from you too. So who knows, your answer might inspire a future episode.
Before we break the ice with Ryan's Crusty review, don't forget, Stephanie and Ryan aren't just serving up pizza puns. They're full-time travel advisors who can book your dream Alaska cruise, complete with glaciers, fjords, and maybe even a whale sighting or two. They work with the best in the business to make sure your trip is baked to perfection and not half-baked by guesswork. So check the show notes and let them plan the voyage while you just pack your parka. And now, it's time for my favorite part of the show, the Crusty Review. Ryan, what pizza are we putting to the test today?
Today's Crusty review takes us home. Over the course of my life, I have done all sorts of pizza at home. Frozen, of course, everything from Ilio's to Tombstone to DiGiorno, back and forth, up and down that frozen pizza aisle. From a mix, yeah, I've done that. I grew up on that Chef Boyardee kit, and I'm not ashamed to tell you that I've got a few of those kits in my pantry for like an emergency moment. Have I spent decades with various pizza dough recipes? Yes, and I've killed them on a pizza stone in the oven, and I've made them on pans too. But for my routine at home these days, it's probably no surprise that I have a bougie pizza oven. When I was named Travel Agent of the Year, Maggie finally signed off on me spending some serious dough on a pizza oven. I know a lot of people love their Unis. That's a great oven. But I am not trading my Gosney Dome for anything. I can cook with wood or with propane. This thing is a monster. It cooks my pizzas in 90 seconds, no joke. Ingredients. I make the dough from scratch, cold fermentation, using Caputo 00 flour. Get the blue bag. I used crushed San Marzano tomatoes. You want the can to say DOP on them if you can. Cheese, I shred it myself. Cup and char pepperoni. I figured my pizza oven would break even after about 100 nights of pizza at home. And I'm probably getting pretty close over the last 6 months. Can't honestly give myself an 8 out of 8 yet, but I'm getting really good. I'll give myself a solid 6.5.
He's probably just like downgrading himself. He's probably just trying to be, a
Modest.
a little humble, but
Well, it's tough because
he's probably getting up there.
when I make the pizza at home, it's like, oh, I could have done this better, or this went better last time, or this was
Right.
So if ever I can say it would be better if, I can't give myself an 8. So it's like,
Right.
I'll never have that perfect pizza.
You'll
at
never
home.
get to the 8.
Yeah, that's all right.
Well, I'll be over the next time you make a pizza. Give me a call. I'll fly down and I'll give you an honest review. Okay, Ryan?
Okay, sounds good.
So, guys, whether you're craving relaxation, family connection, or just hungry for adventure, Alaska delivers.
Don't forget to join our VIP list, Extra Cheese, at extracheese.fun. We'll send you our top 10 travel tips, the marinara to dip your crust in.
That's correct. Next time on One Slice at a Time, we're trading glaciers for sun and sand with a destination wedding, honeymoon, or anniversary twist. But before we go, hey, Ryan, what's for dinner tonight?
You know what? I'm going to try something new tonight. Pepperoni,
Okay.
hot honey drizzle, and a little reindeer sausage on top. Best
That's
served
not-
with a side of glacier views.
Okay. We can't go that far. You're just listening to Meltman's bad influence.
Yeah, it's time to get out of here, I think. Bye.
Yep. Bye, guys.
Well, folks, that's all for this slice. If you liked what you heard, toss us a 5-star review, tell a friend, and subscribe so you never miss a bite. And hey, if your pizza starts suggesting reindeer sausage toppings, it's probably me. Until next time, keep it crispy.